Hello, beautiful people. My name is Josie the Nubian, and welcome back to my series of Living Single. Being spiritually aware is very important to be spiritually aware because we call it the universe, we call it energies, we call it frequency, we call it all kinds of names. But we need to be spiritually aware in these times. There are people who carry spiritual vampires, there are people who carry succubus spirits and influence you or cause you to be um feeling miserable or feeling like as though like your spirit is suffocating. I'm gonna just touch on my spiritual journey just a little bit, and also, anybody who may feel as though like their spiritual journey is stuck, or if they don't quite not understand what being spiritually aware is. I'm here to just touch on it a little bit because I'm also learning as well as I am on this journey with the Most High. Some may call God, but I prefer to call him the Most High. Because life is spiritual. I always say this on my channel, but it's very true. People say, manifestation and all these other things, tarot card readings, all these other things in order to reap the things of this world is the way to enjoy the things of this world. When you start to understand things on a spiritual level, you realize that the things of this world is not important, and it don't phase you. It's not a necessity because you fully understand that these things do not matter. You need to be spiritually ready. When you die, you cannot take the things of this world to heaven. You cannot take the things of this world to the spiritual realm. For me, my spiritual journey was never that the child who was in church every Sunday morning in the church choir. Like, that was never my story in my spiritual journey. It was a very long and twisted ups and downs, but it was worth it. The reason why it is worth it because it's still making me into the person that God wants me to be. And I realized that there's things about me that I need to work on just like everybody else because I am not perfect. Growing up, I found that some churches were not welcoming, and I used to feel like I was an outcast because I felt like I was constantly criticized, judged, or shunned. I found that persons try to dictate what my spiritual journey should look like when that was not what God had for me. Growing up and also learning from different religions and understanding different cultures, I've developed an understanding. Trials and tribulations, it have led me back to God and be close to him. Right. In this life, as you grow and you're somebody who may be positive about the things that you want to achieve in this life, or you may be a positive towards people like your friends or family, you find that there are people who may respond to your positivity negatively, and sometimes you don't quite understand why this person always have something negative to say. The reason why is because what they are going through something spiritual and causing them to act in a way that is not normal. Like, you have to be very mindful of people who speak certain things on your life. And when I say that, like, there's people who, like a close friend, and they might say something pertaining to your future, and they may say in a way that, if you really study it closely, you'll be like, okay, this person don't it sound like a friend to me. Like, this person talking in a way like them got a hidden agenda behind, you know behind their best wishes or behind congratulating me, but there's always a but, so you gotta be very mindful of people you let into your space and who you let know about your daily routine, or let them know about your knowledge and what your views on certain things, because people do feed off from that. And there's some people who may take something that you might have said that is positive and make it into a negative, and then here comes an argument, or here comes a hidden hatred towards you, or hidden jealousy. So there's a lot of little things that you got to be very mindful when you interact with people and when you share your energy with people. I don't know if you realize, if you're around people you feel drained. The reason why is because they have the spirit of the succubus who drains your energy. And those are people that you shouldn't be around. You should never be around somebody and you feel so tired to the point that you feel out of breath, or you feel tired, or you feel like lightheaded, or you feel like, all of a sudden you're having these thoughts that you never had before, and all of a sudden they're in your mind, or you're feeling certain emotions due to you interacting with a friend who may have felt that same emotion. You have to be very careful about that, and you have to always pray over your temple and pray over your soul, prayer over the people you become intimate with, and also the people that you are friends with, and people who are close to you, because there are spirits who are looking to pull you down, dismantle you, destroy you, and remove you from existence. And that's why we have the Most High. He is a patient God and a loving God, and you should always remember to call on him, especially when you meet new people, especially when you interact with people. Always pray about it. Never ever think that every little thing you don't need to pray about, because you do. Trust and believe me, and it does work, and it's helpful, and it helps you see things on a different level. But other than that, that's all I have to say. I'm not gonna say much because I'm not about anybody coming at me. I don't mind learning new things, new knowledge, hearing other opinions, but I see how the world of social media is, and I'm not about that, okay? I'm not about that. I'm not built for that, so I'm not gonna be going too in that. But that is my views on being spiritually aware and going forward in your life. And if you are in your 20s, or you're now entering the world of 20s, always be spiritually aware of who you let into your space, what you say, what you think, and what you receive. You understand? Always have God in the center. He is the provider, and he is your father. He's a patient, a loving, a understanding God. You should always be afraid of the Most High. Okay, never be egoistic, don't be bombastic. I always remain humble, because God is humble. So you should follow that as well. Other than that, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Miss Josie is out.